Hey fellas, if you have ever heard your wife say, "I just wish you'd do it without me having to ask," this video is for you. I recently asked a group of wives what they wish their husbands did more, and the number one answer was initiation. So today we're going to break down 10 areas where she probably wants you to step up, and trust me, this will change your marriage. Hey, welcome to RelationShots. If this is your first time hanging out with us, don't forget to download your free guide to intimacy. You'll see a link in the description area below. This will take you through 4 areas of intimacy: spiritual, recreational, emotional, and physical, and give you some practical ideas on what you can start doing today to increase connection in your marriage. All right, so the number one thing when I asked a group of wives, what do you wish you were getting more of from your husband? The answer was initiation. I wish he would initiate things more so I was not having to ask him, because then it comes across as me nagging, and then that causes all kinds of problems. So when we talk about initiation or initiating, listen, it's not about being perfect. It's not about getting everything right all the time. It's about being present and being proactive. It tells your wife, I see you, I value you, I want to be a partner with you. So let me give you 10 areas where your effort could make a large impact in your relationship just simply by initiating. And area number 1 is household responsibilities. Listen, it's not about helping her with the house. It's your house too, right? Don't wait to be asked. See dishes, do them. Kids' laundry piling up, knock it out. She is not your manager. Research even shows that when both spouses work, women end up doing more household chores and caregiving tasks compared to their husbands. Guess what? Even when the wife is the higher income earner, it still shows that women are doing more of the household tasks and the child caregiving stuff. So if you really want to help out your spouse, show up in the household responsibilities. And guess what? Studies suggest that couples who share chores report higher levels of marital and sexual satisfaction. A happy household comes with shared responsibility. Number 2 is parenting engagement. Don't just wait for her to say, "Can you get the kids ready for bed?" Take the lead. Plan a daddy-daughter date. Help with homework. Listen, she wants to see that you own your role as dad as well. If you aren't sure what needs to be done because you don't know what the kids need the way your wife knows what the kids need, ask. Hey, where can I help out with the kids? Hey, what do we need to do to get ready to go to wherever you're going? Because guess what? When you get ready to go anywhere with the kids, your thought is maybe 1 or 2 things, and your wife's thought is about 197 things that they need to have in order to go somewhere with the kids. So if you don't know what to do, ask. There was a season where my help was most needed right when I came home from work. So I would try to engage then. There was other seasons where my help was most needed at bath time and bedtime. Other seasons it was homework time. Other seasons it was getting kids up for school. So if you don't know where your spouse needs you the most when it comes to parental responsibilities, just ask. She'll be glad to tell you where you can chip in and help out. A third area your wife would love you to initiate in is emotional check-ins. Ask her how she's doing, like actually really doing, not just how was your day, what's been heavy for you lately, right? Emotional initiation is going to build trust. It's going to build connection. I've done a whole video on 3 questions you should be asking your spouse on a regular weekly basis. One's the empathy question. What's your greatest stressors? Another one's a support question. What can I do to take weight off your shoulders? The last one's a priority question, which is what do I do that makes you feel prioritized, and what do I do that makes you not feel prioritized? I'll tag that video at the end. If you don't know how to initiate emotional connection in a relationship, that'll give you some ideas on that. A 4th area your wife would love you to initiate in are date nights and / quality time. Listen, don't wait for her to ask, when was the last time you went out? Plan something. Even simple, right? It says you matter. It says I want to be with you. And guess what? If you have kids, take care of the babysitter as well. I made that mistake early in my marriage. I'd be like, hey, I planned something, but my wife would have to go take care of the babysitting, which was obviously oftentimes a bigger deal than the planning I did for the actual date, right? So take both sides, plan something, initiate that, take her out, do something, and also, if you have kids, take care of the babysitter so she doesn't have to think about anything. A fifth area your wife would love you to initiate, if you are a person of faith, would be spiritual leadership. So if faith is a part of your relationship, don't just have the spiritual stuff and leave it all to her. Pray together, share a Bible verse, buy a couple's devotional, and initiate time for it. Listen, again, it's not about perfection, getting everything right all the time. It's about the pursuit. You are initiating. You're saying this is valuable. Don't make her be the one that has to suggest we go to church. Don't make her be the one that suggests we have to do anything like pray together or watch an online sermon or read the Bible or do a devotional or whatever it might be. Step up and lead spiritually. A sixth area your wife would love you to initiate is conflict resolution. Be the first one to say, let's talk. Even if you're not sure what to say, taking that step shows humility and guess what? Leadership. Silence will solve nothing. Don't put the burden of bringing up issues on your wife. Too many times, if you're like me, we love peace and we don't like conflict, so we don't ever want to bring anything up, but that puts the burden to discuss issues and deal with conflicts solely on your wife's shoulders. That's not a good look, and that's not going to create the environment you want in your relationship. A seventh area your wife would love you to initiate is affirmation and encouragement. Tell her what you love about her. Unprompted. Compliment her, appreciate her, celebrate her. Tell her she looks fine when she dresses up to go out. Like she wants to feel seen by you. So affirm her, encourage her, celebrate her. An eighth area your wife would love you to step up in is physical intimacy, and that's not just sexual, right? Initiate connection without expectations. Hold her hand, cuddle on the couch, give her a back rub, foot rub. Show that you value closeness, not just sex. Too many times, men, we make the mistake of all physical interactions at least imply, if not actually are, your way of moving towards sex. Initiate physical connection without that. Number 9 area your wife would love for you to step up and initiate is family planning or, quote, big decisions. So whether it's the budget, vacations, kids stuff, don't say whatever you think, babe. Step in, discuss it. Dream together. Decide together. Your wife wants a partner. She doesn't want to have to be the one that's always thinking about what's coming down the road, being the visionary, thinking about the kids. What are we going to do with the kids stuff? What are we going to do financially? Security comes when you initiate those kinds of conversations around the family and around big decisions, around financial decisions. So initiate those conversations. And number 10, the last area is your personal growth, right? Initiate growth in you, whether it's reading a book, whether it's going to counseling, whether it's being a part of some kind of men's group, whether it's asking for feedback so that she doesn't just have to give you feedback. You need to own your development. Don't allow your lack of growth to hinder or negatively impact the marriage. You need to own your stuff. You need to be active in growing and becoming a better version of you so that you show up better in your marriage. So, men, initiation is not about being in control. It's about being engaged. When your wife sees you pursue rather than wait, it's going to build safety, respect, connection. And so here's my challenge to you. This week, pick one area and start this week. Just one area, one of these 10 areas. Pick one that you're weak in and start this week. That doesn't mean if you already do one of these, you're like, oh, I'm already set. No, you want to initiate all 10 of these areas. But if you're not doing any of them, I'm saying start with one. This week, initiate a conversation, a compliment, whatever it might be. And wives, if you're watching this, comment below which one of these means the most to you. Help the men out to understand what is most valuable to you. And men, I want you to drop a comment below as well. Which one are you going to work on this week? Or maybe drop which one you already do well at, or maybe for your marriage. What is one not on this list that you are clear and specific in that your wife wants you to initiate this in your relationship. Drop a comment. Let's grow and learn together. And until next time, I'll see you right back here on RelationShots.